Hi guys, hopefully you can hear me okay. There's no camera tonight because I'm not in the usual spot, but I'll do a couple of hellos. Got hello to Minecraft Transformers, Tegan, Kingpin Creations, Red Knight, Matthew, Dragons are the Bomb, Justin, Totally Random Guy. Nice, you can hear me good, and hopefully the music's at a good balance as well. Yeah, the poll for last week, which never got around to doing, was Ben 10 Kaijus. So thought we'll continue with what we're working on with our Kaijus, and we'll do STINKFLY out the original 10 because it could look quite cool and quite interesting. So I'm going to pull up another reference here on my phone in a minute. But how is everyone doing? How's your Tuesday? It's a different night than normal, but yeah, things just got away from me yesterday. Just didn't even get a chance to plan a live stream in all fairness. So I thought I'd move it to today and then let's see how it goes. Habsin Hotel characters as dragons when? I might be a little bit soon. Could be this month. Well, no, probably next month in April. We've got a collab at the end of the month happening with Kingpin, Popcross, and a couple of others, which is going to be quite cool. And yeah, got to get the Friday's video will be Lethal Company with the narrators. We've got to get them out of that universe to be able to continue with stuff, so it's going to be quite interesting. What have we got? Benite says, I'd be sad that my OC hasn't got paid for. I got paid for the redraw, but someone does my picture of my Red Knight as a Digimon. Okay, I'm assuming you said you're a bit sad it didn't get picked for the redraw. But someone has drawn it as a Digimon, which is quite cool. Hey Koi, how's it going? Congratulations for being a member for 11 months. Wow. 11 months of destruction, chaos, and greed. Absolutely. How are you all doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. And then I think you know what happened with... Yeah, unfortunately, at the start of the month, Akira Toriyama passed away, which is a massive bit of sad news because Dragon Ball is something I've grown up with since the very first series was released over, you know, in Western culture. So it's very sad to go. And I know he also worked on Chrono Trigger with some of the stuff. The style is very similar to Dragon Ball, so it's definitely him doing it. A few other things, but yeah. Justin says that we got to get Dempsey on that. Maybe we can get Popcross on that with the Popcross and get half the characters, and you get the other half. Not entirely sure on that one. How many people characters we can get done, but yeah, we can float the idea at some point. So I'm going to turn STINKFLY into a Kaiju. So it's going to be very much similar to what his original design is, because he's quite Kaiju-esque. I'm going to add a few extra details on it and build it up, I think. So yes. But what's everyone up to tonight? What are you doing? Doing anything fun or cool? What to say? Lethal Company will be the video for Friday. I've got most of the script done. Just got to finish up a couple pieces of artwork and about half of the script. Right. This one out and just getting an idea of the kind of stylistic design I want for this one. I'm doing a quick rough sketch, and I'm going to add more details in. I have a feeling this one's going to be quite a interesting one to do. I also have Powerless Transformers lined up at some point. I know a few people want to see that and have been kind of looking to do that. I should be working on art, but I just bought a new game I'm obsessed with. Kingpin, what game is that? Is that Lethal Company? Is it Power World? Is it something else? Totally random guy. Where Dempsey? Oh, where am I? I'm just not at my usual place, so I don't have the studio set up around me. That's all. Nowhere to worry about. Nowhere interesting. Just out and about. Koi's cleaning up some dishes made from homemade wings in the air fryer. Nice. That sounds really nice. It was cheeseburgers and chips to eat tonight. Not that much. Me and Yu-Gi-Oh. Not that much, and I'm ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 13th, isn't it? Just in, Aaronfold puts out a basket of chili fries in smoothies. A basket of chili fries and smoothies out in the open, and next to him asks Aaronfold, "What are you doing?" Aaronfold says, "I'm setting a trap for that Tennyson lad." Next to him. Next to him says, "It's never going to." It's called Neon Abyss. It's a dungeon roulette I got on sale while browsing games. Oh, you've got to stream it at some point. That'd be quite cool. It's never going to work, and then Ben shows up like Roadrunner and falls for the trap. That'd be interesting. Yeah, as it were. Now, I'll steam out a little bit because I want to work. I'm quite into doing compositions at the moment, like the splash art style. So, whereas I'm going to be doing this and working on this, I'm also thinking about favorite KAIJU body shape and angle. What could be a bit segmented. This is literally just taking most of STINKFLY's original design at the moment. I'll add the KAIJU elements onto it in a bit because I want to just get the essence of his kind of weird buggy concept. It's like a bit here, along in this way. Weird insect here. A trio of claws. Loki sits on the throne. Tegan. Hello, Loki. What do you want? What do you want? Puts the box down and leaves. Loki sits in the box. Ah, yeah. Can't wait for the second Mario movie to come out in 2026. Oh, have they confirmed that then? That'd be quite cool. There's a load of cool movies coming out this year. We've got Godzilla vs. Kong, Wolverine and Deadpool, Ghostbusters, and a few others. Maybe in the future, some more Dragon Ball to honour the make of Dragon Ball. There's a lot of stuff out there that's very, very honouring for Akira Toriyama. I think the best one is Yama from Hell greets him in a comic script set of panels. The next, it shows him he's just got a smile on his face. It's really nice. Yes, Marin, we remember. Hopefully nothing bad's happened. Oh, that'd be quite cool, Kingpin, if you can stream that. I'll be interested to see what that is. Koi's streaming Chrono Trigger this week in honor of Toriyama. Play the original card. Awesome. I'm going to do some Dragon Ball fan art at some point this week. Quick sketch or show some old Dragon Ball art on the thing and just say, you know, this is a bit of a tribute to it. Yeah, I didn't realize Mario Day 2 days ago. Um, the Mario one. So yeah. I want one of these thoughts coming up almost like yeah, maybe that's gonna be the one from up, the one beneath can come forwards but look more like it's coming towards us. Perspective's all wrong, so we're gonna have to move that. One thing I'm getting good at just visually looking is little bits of perspective to make things kind of tie in, because he's an aerial one, this guy. I want to just make sure I got the. Well, he's only got 2 main bits, but I'm going to give him extra claws and extra bits, because, you know, he's turning into a kaiju. He's going to look really gross and creepy by the time we finish the stigma in his body. There. Round, weird, almost Jill type tail. He's got dragon type wings. This isn't like the best, ultra best pose for him, but at the same time, it's just enough to be able to get that whole concept and idea down. I should post it. Yeah, I will do. I might even post the redo the Chrono Trigger one. Hey, Kid King, how's it going? Yes, we're drawing STINKFLY as a kaiju. The words escaped me then. They generally just escaped me completely. Big ass wings. Right, that's enough of the basic sketch. You can tell monsters are like really simple for me in a sense. It's lots of practice, guys. I'll change the palette actually. I got a load of new palettes, so I think there's probably more woodland sun greys for the colour, which will look really cool. So I'll set that as the default one. But I will set a dark. Oh, Doom 2 should be awesome. The first one was absolutely insanely amazing, so I'm looking forward to that when it comes out. I don't know if I'll watch it in the cinema though, in all fairness. Sorry guys, I'm just adjusting my setup here a minute to get a bit more comfortable. I'm off camera, so I can, you know, I can just lounge about a bit. It's the perfect way to do a stream. If you haven't noticed, I've put on the background, I think it's Shazim's character. Is it Arcana 8? Yeah, Arcana 8 string, the demon in the background. It looks so cool. I'm really pleased with how that one came out. Yeah, let's get into some more details. So, I'm going to zoom in for the face on this one. As always, new layer, lock there underneath that we want. I like having a different background color now compared to just pure white. I feel pure white is just a little bit too much in your face, which isn't quite nice, but the color here is just, it's just a not very nice offset to be able to use. We got oh yeah, Martin, Dune Part 1. I mean, I watched the original Dune series growing up, but the new remake was absolutely amazing. So that's quite cool. Ben, I know that those look like a big list of Hot Cross's current reboot characters. However, I do want to reboot some retro characters from my youth, so we'll be doing some stuff, and I have seen pretty much all of those programs, so they may show up at some point. Oh, that's awesome, Caden King. I apologize. I haven't even checked anyone's channels out in a while. I know some of the Popcross ones from posts, like community posts and that, but I haven't actually seen his video. The only thing that I've done recently is Koi's channel, which is quite fun and quite cool. So this guy is STINKFLY. This is like an ugly guy's eyes. So I'm going to put some. Got these bits next to them. So if I draw the eyes somewhat, I'm going to start something on there. I want to give some of this goop stuff that he has coming out of his eye. That seems a little bit. I wonder why that is. Maybe some fan pressure. Interesting. I agree, the white canvas seems to, for final sketches. Yeah, it's more the fact that when it's on a digital screen, the white canvas is very difficult to see things properly. It kind of glares at your eyes. If it's like a piece of paper, it's not a problem. But where you've got the light behind the actual canvas itself, it makes it a lot more. It just makes it harder to sometimes read your lines, and it does hurt your eyes. Plus, it's also good to experiment and get out of your comfort zone. So, what I've learnt recently, after watching a lot of artist videos and that, is I quite like the idea of moving out to doing a few things, styles, changing stuff, which is why I'm doing some splash art illustrations on the lives and that, learning other styles and trying to blend them in, which seems to be doing quite well at the moment. Isn't too bad. What have we got? Leader of the team's alone, Marowak, who's an undead bard who plays. Oh, Pokemon D&D. I think Lucario should be a mage, and you could probably have something like Sneasel as a assassin type, and you could potentially have as an archer. Make a good archer. A Beedrill as an archer would be quite cool. Omen Heart, hey! Yes! I found this little 3D GIF and I thought it was amazing to do STINKFLY as a kind of that. Of course, he's a kaiju, but he's going to be looking a little bit like a rough one with a bit of an exoskeleton effect to him, because I'm going to lean into the insect side of him a little bit, but at the same time, you want to have the goop stuff coming down, which is quite cool. Have I ever worked with Ghost Freak or Spider Monkey? Are those two effects? Yes, I have, King. Ghost Freak is a kaiju on the live streams. We turned him into this really badass kaiju over 2 live streams somewhere last year. And Spider Monkey's been in one of the Ben 10 mech armors, but I am thinking of rebooting that one as well. It'll be quite interesting. Oh yeah, the Teenage Robot hasn't been yet. I don't know if it has in his recent one. I know he did the Jake Long one. But one of the recent ones beforehand, he did a variety of them. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. I don't mind doing something with Jake Long. I don't know if I'll do him as a dragon though. Although I do love the artwork because I've seen the Patreon post. Came up on my phone. The transformation on his leg is really cool. Cubics, oh my god, that's an old one. Red Knight, that's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm assuming Red Knight is saying you hope the next redraw makes sense and you're not going for your OC and you're not going to do this redraw, which is fair enough. Ben, yes, I am doing more Power World content. I have Power World as Transformers lined up. I just need to get the narrators out of the Lethal Company universe first, which is Friday's video. I did want to do more, but life commitments meant that in February I didn't get as many Power World elements done as I wanted to, which it happens at times, and this is why the schedule's kind of gone a bit awry this month for me trying to get it back in place. A few things have happened in the last sort of like week, and I've basically decided this year I'm prioritizing doing the content and getting good content out for you guys. And if it's not going to be rushed out, but also, I don't want to burn out. If I feel I'm getting near burning out, I'm going to put a video back or just not drop a video and continue the next week with a video plan and spend a bit more time on it, which would be quite good. What? No. Guys, hopefully we're back. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect the green screen to come back. I apologize for any interruption, but we should be back, hopefully, on the stream. We should be back up and running. Let me just check. Got to give it a minute and hopefully we'll be back up and running. Awesome. If you guys can hear me, that's great. Are we getting the green screen a lot at the moment? Why is that? We shouldn't be getting any green screen, to be honest. There's plenty of ventilation and everything else. Right, we'll see what happens. The green screen of doom always arrives screaming. I'm going to turn live stream issues into monsters in one episode. Koi, just send me a load of them. We've got the green screen of death. We can have power cut. And we can work on it, and hopefully we won't get many more green screens. I'm keeping an eye on it bit by bit, but be sure to shout. Okay, you guys are probably catching up to this bit in a minute looking at my live stream, so hollow with green screen if you see it, but yeah. You say that, but I've had less for this Omen Heart. I've had less submissions so far for this redraw, so it's a shame because I'm going to do something really cool. I'm stepping right outside of what I normally do, into something I haven't done on the channel as such before. So yeah, people who haven't submitted their fake ones in for this redraw are really going to be gutted when I'm finished with it. Because that's what happens. Yes, totally random guy. I can safely say yes. But that's all the details. Geordie Wolf, hi, how's it going? We're working on a KAIJU STINKFLY. So I am having quite a fair bit of fun on this because I'm just letting a really wild imagination get loose on this. Really going into this like almost insect style of creature design. That's the point. What's everyone? Oh, what? Green screen, go away. Oh, why am I green screening? What's causing this issue? Ah, I might know. Give me a second. I have an idea. We've got power. We've got plenty of power. Right. That comes out of there. I need that one here. 2 seconds, guys. I'm swapping power supplies over to another power supply, which should work, and then swapping cables for the iPad. Don't worry, we'll sort out Nexum's tech corner as needed, because, you know, it happens. Yeah, the green screen's really annoying because it shouldn't be popping up as much as it does, and I've had nothing but technical issues lately. YouTube's got a weird bug. If I'm logged in and look at my channel, at the top navigation bar where you can search for YouTube videos, click your profile on that, has a white line across it when I'm logged in. Doesn't have it when I click on the video to go into the video, unless I reload the page, but it doesn't have it across anywhere else on the site, logged in or logged out, just my profile. Really weird. Hey, Eminart, that's really impressive. Congratulations and well done. Absolutely. 2.5 GPA. I don't know what that translates to over in the UK, but I know that's really good, so well done. Hey, Eminart, he could be using the attack against us on this one. But yeah, this is going to be a rather interesting scenario once it's done. Hopefully that green screen is going to stay away now that I've swapped the power supplies over. It could just be it's just a heavy toll while I'm streaming with the internet connection over here. Blue's Clues. Yeah, I did think about that. I definitely want to do something with Silverhawks or one of the older programs when I grew up. Definitely want to be doing something with them. Yeah, there's tons of programs from me growing up. Some of them actually have had reboots, so it might be doing that. I have also thought about had 8 pages of a manga I started writing years back. I thought about bringing that as something unique onto the channel, but that requires a lot more planning and forethought because that's going to have quite a fair few moments of character design, and the story was going one way. I don't know if I'm going to change it or not. It's interesting to see. Do I need to get rid of that GIF in the corner? Is it too distracting, people? Do I need to just do this? There we go. So, have anybody got anything interesting planned for the week? I'm going to be pushing the art on the Lethal Company stuff. It's going to be basically more monstrous with the narrators getting into some rather interesting predicament. And I've got the redraw kind of like story mapped out for what I'm planning for it. It's either going to be really funny because it's going to be dropping on April 1st, or it's going to be really just, yeah. I haven't decided what I'm quite doing with it yet, but it's going to be an interesting one, I can guarantee that much. Yeah, I do need to do something for Avatar: The Last Airbender thing. It is on my list. I just did a straight drawing of it years a couple of years back, but I do want to do something funky. The problem is I'm trying to think of stories for them, and sometimes my mind does go blank. Other times it's fine. I've got stories lined up, like with the redraw and stuff. But there are just times where sometimes you can't help it going a bit blank. Oh, Kingpin, are you still in the chat anywhere? Are you playing your game? Okay, Red Knight. See you later. Bye. Totally random guy. I am indeed a lucky beep. Actually, I'll add the details of the eyes in as I add the eyes later. So I'm gonna give him kind of a... on design on his head. I want to make him kind of feel a lot more deadlier. That's true, Koi. Yeah, I do want to build the communities up, and it's not a bad idea. If people can, then it'll give a bit more weight to suggestions and that. I know we've got tons of amazing video suggestions from you guys, and I do want to eventually start doing one Patreon video a month or member video a month that's being suggested, or extra content. I don't even know if it will actually be something that's released on the channel as such, other than to members only, but I'm also thinking of doing, if I can get schedules balanced, at some point trying to do maybe every month or every couple of months a one-off piece that will be released only to members and patrons as content. And then a little bit later it might end up in the store, but you know, or on YouTube a little bit later on, but it'll be prioritized for videos with shout outs of whoever suggested the content idea if it's really cool. The main plan is to just build up the channel, build up the community, and you know, build up the content. Because unfortunately, YouTube doesn't push stuff out like it used to, for all creators regardless of size. And the only problem with that is, you know, we don't always... Some of the content we make has to be for the algorithm, not what we want to do, which is really frustrating, because we just want to make fun content that we want to do and you guys enjoy. We just can't always do that. Which is why some of the videos this year are just going to be ones for me, which you guys might like. What have we got? You guys are planning the lore out of spine. Yeah, you got to do the shameless plugs. A heavy creator does it, but okay, that's part of the lore getting done. Next time device switch. Green screen's obviously gonna break the 4-4. Yeah, probably. Could you do something with Wings of Fire? Would be interesting to see, maybe. I've been thinking about Wings of Fire. It's been mentioned a few times. To be honest, Wings of Fire I haven't even read. I'm sure that's a set of books, isn't it? I haven't read those yet. Books to tell you about dragons, but I'm sure I can I can look into it at some point. I'll definitely put it on the list. Be sure to add it as a comment onto the live stream or onto a video or community post or something. Just saying Wings of Fire. Just a reminder. Be quite good. Oh, Koi, I had to go on lethal earlier, just for about an hour after I finished work. I kid you not, I did the first quota run, assurance rainy, and I couldn't get up the fire escape because a tree was blocking it. Like you could get on the ladder, but you had a pit underneath and the tree was there, on assurance. And then I completed the first quota relatively easily. Got onto the second quota, day two on the second quota, and everything other than the three, like Rend, Dine, and Titan, were all eclipsed or stormy. I landed and just took straight back off. I couldn't do anything. There's no way I'll be able to get anything from anywhere back. It's a nightmare. I quite like this because people are going to be like, is he drawing a monster? What's he drawing? That looks a bit like STINKFLY. Yeah, it is kind of STINKFLY. It's STINKFLY if he was a KAIJU. Which is quite cool because it's I didn't actually plan this ahead. I should have planned this ahead and made a thumbnail and everything for it. So we'll see what happens afterwards. Yeah, the seed's random. I couldn't believe we got a mansion on assurance last night before you joined. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. See, our guitar was absolutely like, oh, what? I just walked in there and went, oh, crap. And he turned around and went, what? This is amazing. I'm like, it's not amazing. It's one of the rarest things. It was the weirdest thing I've probably seen in a long time on it. Right, what have we got? Oh, okay. Loki is the demon cat leader of the army that the narrators next to him and that are trying to stop from basically killing all of humankind. That's your quick update, Myron. You can make a new green screen version of me. That's fine. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. I don't know if it'll go into any stories, but I'm happy to make your own little fan fiction canon about it. That'll be quite cool. Yeah, it does a little bit. It's a bit weird. It's I'm going for the monster feel, but I know what you mean. It does look a bit like a Garchomp Venomized at the moment. In fact, that demon redraw video, Loki is the thumbnail character. Thinking, yeah, obviously, like Benny Sharp or Eddie Smith. What if the green screen is an alternate future version of Dempsey trying to contact him? That'll be interesting. Tegan, Loki rolls around in catnip. Random person. Loki throws him into a dungeon. When I get, why are you down here? Tegan, just chilling. Right, so this is gonna have some hard elements here. I don't know how the mechanics are gonna work. The details along here, but it's kind of going to be a hard. Be a hard like show around on here, but I'm not really sure the best way of doing it at this angle. I'll figure it out as we're drawing. That's the only difference between what I'm doing and what you guys should probably do if you're not confident enough. Don't go straight into inks on a picture, even if you got those lines in, unless you got reference pictures or something to use. Because I tell you this now, I'm not sure I've done the right thing here, but we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, Dempsey is my last name. You're right on that. Quite a few of the videos have had my name come up in the intro, so if you guys have skipped through the intros, for shame on you. But I haven't done intros in the last few, so that'll make you think when's the last time I did an intro. Oh yeah, Digital Circus. Well, Murder Drones is going to have a. They've done a uh release of something. Well, guys, I'm back again. It's crashed my software for the second time, but the beautiful thing about modern technology nowadays is we should be able to work around it. So, you know, if you guys can hear me, great. Hopefully, it's still not flashing. It may take a minute to catch up, you guys, so please bear with. Um, so I'm hoping in a couple of seconds it's going to start working again. Like, that's me unplugging it. You guys should be catching up to that point. So if you can hear me, that's fine. I'm going to. Yeah, the GIFs come back. The software crashed to the GIFs back, so we'll have that on for a bit. Not entirely sure of all the ins and outs of what's going on tonight. You know, the internet connection here is a lot more stable than mine, so not that. Just seems for some reason to be struggling. Which is a bit frustrating to say the least. But we'll persevere for now. I'm only going to be doing about 2 hours or so tonight, so we've still got about another hour 15 at least. Okay. Is everybody still here? I don't even know how many's watching or how many likes. I'm apologising to everybody about the green technical issues. I got no idea why that's happening. In all fairness, this is should have plenty of ventilation on a stand, gap behind the laptop, power supply. Yeah, it's fortunately it is a bit annoying. But we'll persevere. At the moment, I'm managing to get back on the streams before it's lost the connection to it completely, which is quite good. That's not a bad idea, Ben. Potentially, there's potential to do that. but I feel if I'm going to fuse them, I think I'd alternate it. So maybe have something like maybe have a Habsin Hotel fused with Digital Circus, and then Murder Jones with Hell of a Boss could be quite interesting. I think that might give us a bit more fun with the characters. Deegan's returned, welcome back. Need to get my drink a second. So, since we're drawing a Ben 10 character, who's your favourite Ben 10 alien? Interesting to see what you guys say. Spider Monkey, that's not a bad choice. Gotta say, when it comes to the stuff like the claws and the pincers and stuff that are like, we know they're kind of organic and stuff. It's really cool to do not straight lines. I think for something like a kaiju, the not straight lines and everything does sometimes work quite nicely. Grip Jaws, that was the first kaiju I did, that was quite a cool one. The electric guy, which one? Feedback, the one with the like long dreadlocks, Myron? And like the plugs on his fingers? Yeah, I think that I've done that on purpose, Ben, giving him the name The Worst and having him as pretty much the worst design. Yeah, I think Myron's on about feedback though. That seems to be the most popular one. Tijuana, yeah, he's a cool one. We've got a few more of these coming out. Body as well. Yeah. Probably asked this before, but what's your favourite video type of content that I do, guys? You know, like, do you prefer the dragons, the kaiju, the mech armors, demons, the random ones where I take video game characters or video games and put the narrators and the universes with them? Just trying to get a feel for the you know, content going forwards, because we've got a few returning customers. Well, returning customers, returning viewers, but most of them are new, which means that once they see the new content, it's a bit of a Trying to figure out how to improve the content for everybody. I do have some ideas in mind as well, so a few things planned that I'd like to work on or do at some point. You like all the videos with, is that Dino, it's in Dino Claw, and Aaronfall? Nice. I like dragons for obvious reasons, but all the videos are great. Thank you, I appreciate that. I have to say, I do like, it's weird, I like the mech armor ones, but similar to when I do Transformers, well, it's been a while since I've done that, so Powerless Transformers is going to be getting me back into that. It's, they take a bit longer to do, being mechs from time to time. But the dragon ones, yeah, I kind of like the dragon, and anything dragon and mysticals kind of could go to. I also like the more monstrous ones where I can just not think about the design. Like, to be honest, I'm not really thinking much about the design on this currently. In fact, I'm not even thinking about the design. I did that rough sketch, and all these extra details are just things I'm thinking, it might look cool here. Airfold gave me the psychopath who dumps the P&Js in chocolate milk and then eat it. What? I'm not understanding the context of that, but that just sounded so wrong, Justin. Yeah, I'm glad someone else agrees. The SCP guy. Oh, is that my SCP guy? What are you three doing here? Nothing. Nothing! I was just watching that thing. Why? I don't know, it's pretty. Yes, it's feedback, because I like feedback. Yeah, no, feedback's quite a cool design. Even if you do like feedback. I found it quite interesting that Stinkfly's got crab-like legs. I was reading the description of it. It's an insect one with crab-like legs, so I'm like, well, I've got to design some crab-like legs now, haven't I? Hoping I can be really cheeky with this, because the pose are kind of done. I'm realising I've actually got a bit more leeway with what I want to do, colour-wise. It's just getting that to be sorted before it gets too late. Oh, Koi, quick question for you. Do you know if anybody's leapeling tonight or not? I'm fine either way. I'm just asking the question. It's tail. Okay, but I want to make it more. I should have the pose of the tail swinging down. I don't want to make it more imposing. How do I do that? How can I make his tail more imposing? Why not? That might work. This is the bit where you find out the tail is actually a guideline in terms of the lines I had before. I'm going to do the wings on a separate layer. If I can get this right. What I want you to do. Give him an actual poison sting on the back of his tail. I will sort the line out on another layer on top of it, like just add a few thicker lines and stuff. Yeah, I'm letting Nitro run out of mine at the moment. I think it's run out. There's no point. It's just not really worth it extra at the moment in the community. But I was just wondering if Leaf was going. I know there's been a lot of this activity with nugs, but I'll check on those later. If you do a ghost video, maybe you have to Monica narrate those videos like Bentene, Ghost Skylander, Ghost, and Out. Maybe, but if I do a ghost video, I'm going to do an epic intro. I've already figured out if I do if I'm doing a spooky video at any point, I'm going to be doing an epic intro. I've been looking at possible ways to improve the quality of the videos, doing extra, but it means I have to plan them more in advance. So there's a few I need to work on that I've got in mind. Which will be quite cool. So there, special effects from the video editing software, so I've got to film it a certain way and do that. This month I'm stacked, I'm not even going to get a chance to look at them, but hopefully later on in the year I'm going to get a chance to put some of these ideas in practice, which would be quite cool. Tegan says... okay, never skip, hang on. Why are you watching that thing? I don't know. If you put something that looks like that in front of me, I'll watch it. You two get out. She can stay because she's not doing much. Maybe the green screen character is related to Slenderman. Oh, that would be creepy. And then the music laughs when I say that would be creepy. That's just even worse. Hey Dempsey, I'm making a new character and I don't know what colour she should be. Her siblings are purple, blue and green. Not any of those. Orange? Has he made a character? Is that in this video from which character is that? Ben, he's made a character as annoying as Velocity but worse. You can't get worse than Velocity. I've not even touched 1/10 of how annoying she's going to be. She's going to be super annoying. But I also have the story planned going a certain way as well. When was this character introduced? I feel I've missed something. Was it like introduced in the Jake Long series or one of the reboot episodes, or is it in the redraw? Would a character named off-screen breaking into the enclosure of Dino Cross Park? No, it was in Mascot Horror Dinosaurs video. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch that. Oh, off-screen is very close to philosophy. As he it's in the new dinosaur episode. Has he copied me? No, it's quite fine. I find it hilarious. He probably thought of it or got inspiration from it. I really wanted a sort of like character, but don't forget, Flossie's not exactly well, she is and she isn't. She's currently, as a recap of what's happened so far, she's made a contract with a demon. She's got a dinosaur as a pet, and Nexum's possibly going to make her a mech armor. Just to put perspective into like what she's been up to so far. So, well, off screen is a young version of Benny. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be quite interesting. Wait, how's Champagne gonna cope with a younger version of Benny Sharp when he's dating the older Benny Sharp? Has nobody thought about this? And he doesn't just make mech armors, so does he make other stuff as well? Because I got a feeling that not intentionally story plots for characters or character plots are going similar directions. Although I am introducing another new narrator later on this year. Not sure on the voice, but I do have new narrator in mind. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Having meet a younger self from another dimension. I mean, alternate versions, fair enough, but is it actually a younger version of him from the future, from the past or something? Well, off screen was just a kid claiming he had superpowers for filmmaking superhero team that grew up in the same neighborhood in Jersey. Oh, so basically, yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I think off screen's hyperactiveness. Yeah, I see what he's done. He's made a younger version of a character or a character that's hyper like, yeah. Yeah, no, I see it. It's fine. Interesting concept. Off screen is the best Champagne was very annoyed with him. Also, it's not a younger Benny Sharp. He just grew up in the place Benny did, so the same accent. Ah. No worries, Maureen. Thank you for joining. I expect that you'll probably pop back on in a little bit, maybe. But, yeah, thank you for joining, and we'll catch up with you later. Sorry, guys, I need a drink. The off screen just ran into the cafe to get a banana. I've got a few funky things I've got to sort out for stories and stuff in the future on the channel, which would be quite cool. Might be revisiting the hero character, the Beast Tamer. Might be rebooting that character at some point. I don't know if the character's still going to be voiced. How they are, personality and that, they were brought in, but they will still be about. But I think I might add some other characters in. Oh, good luck for tomorrow, Marin, and yeah, get your rest. I didn't even know they were doing that Minecraft, but I'm definitely going to be checking that out next month then. The Steampunk narrator is due to come back in an episode. I have promised Galahad 19 at some point. I will be doing another Steampunk episode with the narrator of some sort. We haven't actually got a name for the narrator. We've kind of got a design, potentially if it gets used, but the name we never got as far as finalising that. April the 11th. Awesome. I'll keep an eye out there. Maybe Punk Steamer. Maybe. Definitely haven't got the name kind of like sorted or settled yet. Let's duplicate that. Just merge that down to make sure I don't really get. I need to do another layer on top, and I want that green for it. Yeah, let's clear that there. Let's do this another way. Just worried about some of the that's going to have a few issues. That's where we're going to go over the outline now. A solid line. It's only going to be the main outlines. Basically anywhere that's probably thin enough for break in any of the I am trying to figure out a way of getting a nice brush that doesn't get affected when I zoom in or out with the thickness in Procreate, but I think it could be an application issue, bit of functionality. No worries, dragons are the bomb. Thank you for joining, and we'll catch you next time. I will be doing a dragon episode somewhere in April, so keep an eye out for that one. Honestly, off screen it's confusing. There's actually no telling if he does have powers or not, because he did just run and get a banana, but then the end of the episode happened. No spoilers. Nice. Yeah, I've got a few things like that planned up on some bits of story, whether it's partly through episodes or in episodes. I'm starting to work on my storytelling a bit more. starting to think of it in a bit more of like, well, I can leave it on a cliffhanger here and see if this doesn't feel good, or add this bit here. I've just got to get better at adding more interesting parts into the story. This bit here. In fact, it's closer to still have to pick a line. Concentration! So, do you guys want to... I'm guessing... I know a couple of people want to see more Power World episodes on the channel, which would be quite cool to do, because I do like the game, and I do play it from time to time. Lethal Company's up on the list, but that's more because of the fact that I've got the narrator stuck in that universe, and I can't just do what I did with Pokemon and just say, yeah, they're out of it later. I've got to actually give something happening. So... I'm having fun typing that story up a little bit. I'm trying to keep the problem is, I'm trying to keep the stories to a point where they're long enough to give, you know, some excitement and what's going on, but at the same time, I don't want to take away from the fact that they can't be longer than needed. So each artwork needs to be no more than 4 to 5 minutes long at the most. Because of the stories and stuff, so it does get a little bit tricky to balance that out sometimes. Also, maybe make your own version of Lucifer, along with a book that has creatures of fear and the Grim Reaper. Possibly. It would be quite cool to do some kind of character design in an episode, which is more the actual character design than just, you know, saying, oh, this is such and such, actually creating a character from the script. In fact, I know the narrators are like that, but I've got an idea for one that's going to be quite, I'm not sure if they're going to be in the same universe as the other narrators or not. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I think it's still not going to end that fun. Well, maybe it is. Well, do we have all the areas we need? Let's just double check. And I'm going quite quick, but I know roughly all the areas that should be. Awesome. That's perfect. What I'd like to see. I think we're all the way there through this. Awesome. We're starting to get our monstrous STINKFLY character done. And that can come up here. Turn back on behind the character. Put this here. Nice. Now I want to do the whitish colour on the body. Do it white or do it blue? Maybe I should make it more of a greenish blue. Yeah. Oh, that might look quite interesting. I know he's got the lighter green appendages, so we will be working on more of a he's also got orange eyes, is it? Yeah, orange eyes. So let's start adding some of these details in. I think the green gross stuff can be like proper green. Let's change it to the detail. I kind of feel like I want to paint these in rather than actually looking to just colour fill today. We've got 40 minutes left. We probably will get at least a flat done today, and then continue this in another stream. I don't know if it'll be this week. It'll definitely be next Monday. Gonna get back to normal streams on a Monday as well. How old a Monster Hunter? That'd be an interesting idea. I do want to do a powered splash art as well for my character that I've got. I've got a character level 50 that's roaming around. I've got a character that's not quite level 50 as well, but you know, I've got 4 or 5 different saves. It's not as stable on the Xbox as it is on PC, but I managed to find a way to get it working. Koi, if you're still about, we need to get you on powered at some point, mate. Definitely need to get you on that. Oh, that's a bit that should have been erased. Haha. Means I just need to go back there. I haven't added any textures to this yet, and I might be able to get some gradients with some brush effects, which will be really cool. At the moment, I'm just pretty much digitally painting. It's quite... Okay. We haven't got an orange here, but I'm pretty sure I can get a decent orange colour going. KAIJU. It might have, I don't know. Also, despite there only being 2 videos for KAIJU, my favourite one's the second video. I made a school inspired by pop cross KAIJU that I might be. Oh, you've done a video. Have you done a video for that then? I haven't watched anybody's channels, to be honest. Unless I've been in a video with Koi, I haven't seen any channels because I've just been stacked, so I haven't watched anything really. I think I watched Solo Leveling and Mash Burned. Was the only 2 things I've watched recently. In terms of like proper videos of anything. Really weird doing teeth. I could have more rows of teeth if I wanted to make it a little menacing, but I think he's got quite a goofy face at the moment anyway. If I was confident every line was closed on the teeth, I'd probably just colour fill in, having the top layer as a reference. But sort this out to be manually painted. Oh, Tristan's Academy of Heroic. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I know what you're on about now. No, I haven't watched the second episode. Like I said, I'm behind on a lot of stuff. But I know he put his characters in it and did that. So, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't actually. Well, actually, I said orange, but how about mint green? I know you said green's probably already been used, but could we use different variants of the colour? Mint green. If not, maybe it's just being a girl. Maybe just make it hot pink or a violet colour or something. Not quite purple, but an in green. It's going to look almost serpent and dragon-like, but I'm hoping it'll have that insect feel to it and that texture. too bad. I think these two sections want a bit as well. I know it's not completely true to all STINKFLY's colours, but it's getting there. It is obviously a kaiju after all, but I am working with a few extra bits and details. Keep forgetting to zoom in. Live stream, I'm allowed to zoom in. Yeah, I've basically taken it into the kaiju thing, taken the insect bit a bit further on, but it's because it's heavily armored, it's starting to look a bit like a dragon on part of it, which is quite cool. Because the wings are dragon-like on STINKFLY anyway, so that works out really nicely for the combination. But I'm also adding some other elements onto this. Building this up to be quite epic when it's done. I did pick orange earlier, but I'm glad I changed it. Oh. Yeah. The nice thing about doing these like blotchy shapes on it is you kind of want to try and make them organic, but keep the core area being done. So trying to do some random shapes in the middle of it is a interesting way to go on some bits. Solid on. Let's go to become solid on the key bit, so let's sort that one out first. Oh. Tegan's looking in the background. That's cool, Tegan. I'm still just working my way through this design concept of the colours. I did not plan this out ahead, so I have no idea how cool or how terrible this is going to look. Hopefully it's looking quite cool, but we shall see when we get to the end of it. Which I expect it's probably next Monday. This is going to be quite a beast. Let's disconnect. Did I lose the picture? Oh, it does move. Ah, Koi, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And Justin, be sure to thank Koi for it. But yeah, congratulations for getting a sponsorship, Justin. Ah, and Koi, thank you so much for doing that. That's a little bit quicker. You have it actually colouring on the screen. Give it so much more. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just readjusting where everything is a minute, and then I will be continuing. I need to get myself a bit more comfier to do this illustration. That's better. Oh, I appreciate that, Koi. Thank you so much. Although, we need to do more Lethal on your channel. You know, another stream at some point soon. Especially since I got the mic sorted, so people might actually be able to hear what I'm saying in clarity. Without it cutting out and 15, going a bit random. I've got no idea how much clearer it was, but I'm glad you guys could actually hear me yesterday. Or this morning. Time zones are weird. But nice to just scribble on the page. Oh, that reminds me, at some point I do need to update all those emojis. decided I want to make that tail blue. I might go green later on that job, but for now it's going blue. STINKFLY's head's also black, so I need to make that colour. Right, back. Do the green in the middle now. Tidy around the bits that are messy in a minute. To get there. Oh, it's starting to look quite nice now. Obviously you just see it in the initial stages here, but when I add some extra bits to it in a minute, it's going to start working out quite nice. Blocking the eye, we're going to have some fun details added to them shortly. First bit, I want some red. I'm jumping quite quickly through here, but I'm going to be and that's going to be Gaussian blur, color dodge, Gaussian blur, stop that, color dodge, and that should potentially go to color dodge. Well, that looks quite cool. So, merge them down. That blue one, I'll try and have it effectively duplicate. Legend now, definitely. Right, wings. Okay, before I do the wings, background color's gonna go to that one. Actually, palette. Something here. I don't even know if it'll work. Also, what should her speciality be? One of her specialities is mech armors. However, brother battle equipment. As this it's a superhero and a cousin builds robots. Enchantments. Thank you, Tegan. If you're still there, then good night. If not, then if you catch this back on replay, good night. Just making the default rainbow brush spacing about 50%. I just watched this video on a tutorial on the background. I'm going to give it a go. Also, Dempsey, you haven't done any Nemesis aliens yet. How about Nemesis aliens as angels or female supervillain? Potentially on a video that will be done. That is in the Nemesis stuff is in kind of like the whole space of being done. It's just a case of sort it. A bit weird. I'm now doing a tree. I'm working on a tree now. I'm not really good at doing trees and stuff, so I'm going to try and remember bits of this tutorial from later on today. Just hoping. Kind of make it a little bit more tree-like. I don't know about you guys, what do you think? Think it's starting to look a bit like a tree? Ash? It was not an ash, don't I? Let's do rain first. Starting to get there. A little bit, it's just finding the right shades for some sections. I don't want them too detailed, it's like super detailed. I just want them enough to be able to. It's just good. I think that just needs another. here. Yeah, do we have anybody still in the stream by any chance? Hopefully we've got a few people watching. I can't actually tell, so anybody else? Anybody there? Let me know. If you're lurking, just say hi. Hey Kingpin. Yeah, I'm Kingpin. I might have a bit more than I can chew for the collab. My original plan. I haven't started it yet, but I was thinking I'm not sure how I'm going to do it because I'd end up with double-digit artworks for one video. So it'd be quite interesting, but also quite daunting, I think, at the same time. Different text, but I might put that deeper. Kind of blend slowly. Blur on it. Mildly. And that's sort of pretty much a background out bar. Maybe one, two small bits on it. Fine. Alright, yes, I did say double digit. I was originally going to do the 5. Then I thought I'd do something else, but if I did something else, that'd make it at least 10. But if I did something else on top of that, that'd make it at least 20, maybe. I don't think I got enough time to do that. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Doesn't look like he's a giant kaiju at the moment, but you know, maybe he's a little kaiju. I'm playing with a background. I may even shrink the background down a bit. Um, but he could be just that big coming towards you. He could be like really far away and still quite close. Studios for the or even better yet, a forest down below. Quite nice. That greenish hue for a forest below. Not looking too bad. Yeah, I'm never gonna get 20 done. They're gonna take 4 hours each. I don't have enough time in the day to do that. Epic project, but I don't have enough time in the day to start that. So I unlock that. Unlock that the over. This is what I wanted to do. Duplicate that. Lock and turn that one off. I want to get that to over. Even that's overlay. Yeah. Some of these are for locks. Yeah, I would never have enough time to do that, to be honest. I should be able to get at least the 5 done, maybe 10. Depends if I do them in splash art style or not. But I know what I'm going to do for it. I just need to get on and do it, which is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, I was doing the wings. So Very much that did that sort of gap. What the most part? Wow, this is looking kind. I ain't even coloured the kaiju in, and this is looking really cool. I have something in mind, maybe. It's probably going to be a normal video, but there might be something in it. I don't know yet. Contemplating it. It's quite nice. Okay, so we've got the background and the wings sorted. What's the time? It's gone midnight. Okay, I'll add one more thing to it. I gotta just finish off the details on the light and shadows on this character. Overlay them in the river. Not quite a very small idea, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. Yeah, I got an idea, but I don't think personally I wanted to go. I don't have the confidence to ask the person who I was going to ask about my idea. So yeah. Just get this bit done. I'll probably do the lighting afterwards. You know, this it's almost a finished piece already, to be honest, the way it's coming out. I'm really pleased with it. Overlay with light colours. That's probably the brightest colour to use. Helps if you're on the right layer. Just make me laugh. It's like not done, but that quick background I chucked together made this like quite close in comparison. Yeah, we just got to add the details on this character, which I think I'll probably save for the next time. It's getting a little bit late now. Oh, maybe. I'll finish the background, so I'll merge those down. Multiply 30. Multiply 30. Overlay. Add up about 40. That's the bad layer. And that's my. That one. I'm going to use that one actually. Because I'm looking at its colours. Still just needs like lots of details on it. So let's have a look at the contrast of shading. I'm only getting an idea of the shading on this thing because I know I need to do. Okay, I could work with that in the screen. I think that's where I'm going to leave it at today, is this. It's not completely finished, but it is getting there. It's probably the best background I've ever done in such a short time. I'm going to go through that tutorial again with the palettes and a few other ones and make some interesting backgrounds that we can have on the have on it. I might even drop something behind the background at some point. Maybe it's he signifies like a maybe he's a mid-sized kaiju. He's quite large. He's like giant trees or something, or he's flying, and we'll probably bring. It may be a case for the wings to give the contrast to where he is. We actually bring these ones above them. So it looks like he's actually. Yeah, I quite like that. One of these. Just sorry guys, I'm just. Oh, that gives a completely different size. But I think the tree then has to come above everything. Give an impression like he's gigantic. Yeah, I like that. He looks a bit more menacing now. Cool. Well, I'm going to say good night, guys. If you've got any questions before we disappear, I know we had a few technical issues, but I'm really loving how this one's turning out. Definitely need to get a photo. Yeah. Cool, Kingpin. I appreciate that. I found this guy who does landscape tutorials using iPad default brushes, and I watched one on today, and I thought I may as well try this. It's quite a nice idea concept on this kaiju that he can blend in with like the forest environment. So he's quite large, but at the same time, the forest could be quite large as well. So he looks small, but that's why I did the kind of like the background looking like it's a massive forest behind, which works quite well. But I'm guessing that's it for today. So thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the video on Friday, which will be Lethal Company Part 2. We're going to see which monsters the narrators come against and how they get out of that universe, potentially. Also going to continue this next Monday, so that'll be quite cool. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.